Deep in the Appalachian Rust Belt, public schools are severely underfunded. To keep state funding from being cut, teachers and local officials rely on social promotion and look the other way, sometimes even helping students cheat, just to keep graduation rates high. Michael is a teenager from a struggling family. His father, an honest county clerk, was recently fired and stripped of his pension by corrupt local politicians for refusing to sign off on a shady deal. During Michael's senior year final exams, a tough, no-nonsense state trooper named David is sent to monitor the school. He immediately shuts down the entire cheating operation. Without the cheat sheets, the entire senior class, including Michael, fails the 12th grade. Instead of being angry, Michael is in awe of Trooper David's fearless integrity. He tracks David down and asks what it takes to become an elite federal officer like him. David looks at him and gives him one simple piece of advice: you have to stop cheating. Taking those words to heart, Michael repeats his senior year and passes honestly, without looking at a single cheat sheet. Armed with his grandmother's life savings, he buys a bus ticket to Washington, D.C., dreaming of passing the grueling civil service exams to become an FBI special agent. But tragedy strikes on day one. His bag and all his money are stolen at the bus terminal. Stranded, starving, and sleeping on the streets, Michael meets Gary, a veteran law student who has failed the federal exams multiple times but refuses to give up. Gary takes Michael under his wing, introducing him to the brutal reality of the exams. To afford test prep materials and a roof over his head, Michael works 15-hour days, washing dishes at a local diner and scrubbing toilets as a janitor at a prestigious university library. At the library, he meets Sarah, a brilliant and wealthy student studying public policy to become a district attorney. They form a deep connection, but Michael, deeply insecure about his poverty, hides his grueling living conditions and jobs from her. The federal exams are merciless. Michael fails multiple times, once notoriously misreading an essay prompt on terrorism and writing a massive essay on tourism instead. When Sarah eventually discovers he is working double shifts at a flour mill and living in extreme poverty, she offers him financial help. Michael's pride makes him refuse. Realizing what he needs isn't money but a reason to fight, she tells him, "If you say you can turn the world upside down just by hearing me say I love you, then I love you, Michael. Now go turn the world upside down." Fueled by her words and adopting a restart mentality, Michael gives up his side jobs. Gary and his friends chip in to support him so he can focus entirely on his studies. Michael studies 16 hours a day, timing every single second with a stopwatch. He finally clears the written exams and makes it to the final stage, a face-to-face interview before a panel of elite, intimidating D.C. bureaucrats. The panel, consisting of Ivy League alumni, looks down on his background. One director asks mockingly, "Why should we choose a high school dropout who cleans toilets over a graduate from Harvard or Yale?" Michael doesn't flinch. He replies, "Sir, they might be brilliant, but they haven't seen the broken system from the bottom like I have. I know what happens to the poor when corruption wins. If you don't pick me, I'll go back to my hometown and teach kids not to cheat. I will still be a lamp lighting up my street, but I will never leave the path of honesty." Months later, the final results are broadcasted. Michael, the former janitor and 12th grade dropout, tops the list and becomes a special agent. In the final scene, wearing his crisp new uniform, Michael tracks down State Trooper David, gives him a sharp salute, and hands him the very first invitation to his and Sarah's wedding.